Hello again, welcome to the stream. This is Chucktum again, and today we are going to start a new project, or a second project. If you couldn't tell, Final Fantasy X. So, playing Kingdom Hearts, it made me realize that I would like to play a game for you guys where I feel confident, or I guess competent, that I know what I'm doing. Kingdom Hearts is not it. Not at all, Chief. So for those of you that don't know, this game came out in, I believe, April of 2001. Or no, this one came out in July, I believe, of 2001, and Kingdom Hearts came out in April of 2002. So this game actually came out right before the merger with Enix from Squaresoft was a thing. I could be wrong about that. Regardless, on the box for this game it says Squaresoft. Well, on the one for Kingdom Hearts, I'm pretty sure it says Enix. But anyway, you're not here for that. You're here for me to hit game start. So I guess here we go. So for those of you that don't know, they re-released this game back in 2016, something like that. And it's based on the international version. And on the international version, they added different new bosses and a new spear grid, or a new leveling system, basically. And well, what I personally do every time I play this version is I play on the expert one, or the new one, because basically the possibilities are endless as to what you can do. It's easier to branch off and to do kind of whatever you want. Hence, I guess the term expert. Though, ironically, I think the expert spear grid makes it easier, at least in the beginning of the game. But, anyway, I digress. Okay, so soundtrack. Oh, that sounds so good. So I'm not sure if I want to do the arranged or the original. Hey Jeff, welcome to the stream. It's nice seeing you again. Just trying to decide if we want to do the arranged soundtrack or the original one. Arranged. We'll go original for now. We can always change it later. Welcome to the world of Final Fantasy, where we cannot skip cutscenes. Thanks, Square. Oh, how's the audio? I believe the soundtrack for this one was the first one that Nobuo Uematsu. He either didn't have anything involved, he didn't have any involvement, or he
Listen to my story. This may be our last chance.
Or he had minimal involvement, because I know eventually they replaced him with 3 people instead of him doing the whole soundtrack himself, as he did for 1 through 9. Which, as a musician myself, I can't even imagine like doing that. Writing is hard enough as it is.
Can I have your autograph?
Of course.
Let's see what to name him. And no, I'm not gonna name him. Drop them. How about? How about? How about that? Oops, I'm sorry, this is YouTube. This is gotta be child friendly. Perfect. We'll put that parenthesis sign in there too. No, I'm only kidding. So what I'm gonna name him, and is actually Tedious, and the reason behind that is actually because I feel the fact that people go back and forth with what his name actually is, Titus or Titus. I think that whole argument is just sucks, because I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be Titus, because water, and how water has a big impact in all of Japan, how important it is to them, like their culture. But when the trailer for this game got released in 2000 or so, probably not long after Final Fantasy IX came out, the narrator called him Titus, and there it is. And then of course Kingdom Hearts made it even more confusing. But I digress. Here we go. So with that, we're gonna go with Tedious.
Nothing to worry about. Oh, if I score a goal, I'll, do this. That will mean it was for you, okay? What seat?
He's blocking the front row. Fifth from the right.
Got it.
I've been a big fan of yours from the very beginning.
I won't let you down.
Ding.
Yep, absolutely. Are you saying you prefer the soundtrack of the original,
Thanks.
or Honestly, I go back and forth on which one.
Ding.
The game tonight.
Well, I appreciate you coming out. It really means a lot. I'm fairly new to this, so
Can you sign?
it's an ego boost, I guess you could say. I don't know. I'm kidding.
Alrighty.
Me too.
Take it.
Confidence boost. There we go.
Well, gotta go. Cheer for me.
2, 3. Teach us how to blitz.
Hey,
Hey, welcome to the stream.
Then teach us after.
maybe tonight. Well,
You can't tonight.
I mean tomorrow.
Promise?
Promise.
So I'm trying to decide how much of this game I should actually do. Should I beat the Dark Aeons and Penance as well? Or should I just go through the game, basic as is? I'll leave it up to you.
I was in a coffee shop running away from home when I heard the news. Our hero, Jecht, gone, vanished into thin air. My dad must have been his biggest fan. I knew how sad he'd be. Heck, we all were that day. Zanara, I thought to myself, what are you
Jecht Jr.
I went
Thanks.
running straight back home. We sat up talking about Jecht all night. My dad and I never talked so much. Whoa. Didn't reminisce, folks. Anyway, 10 years later, the Jecht Memorial Cup tournament is today.
Yeah, feel
Two
free.
teams that have won through the
Um,
finals are, of course,
I played this game a few times, but I mean, if you have any ideas or
I know
anything,
there's
feel
a lot
free.
of people out there today to see the star of the Abes.
I'm down to bounce ideas.
1 year, he's become the team's #1 player. He's Jecht's blood and the new hope of Blitzball. What kind of super play will he show us today? Will we see his father's legendary shot? I don't think I'm the only one.
Ding.
Make way.
No, actually, I've I played this game ever since it came out, so probably 2001. I've beaten it probably like 10 times or so. This is probably my first time recording it, doing commentary on it.
Through. Sorry. Hey.
But if you have ideas as to what you want to see or how you want to go about this, I mean, feel free. Ready for one of the best songs in the game? So who's your favorite character in this game? Oh yeah, definitely. I wasn't planning on using Tidus for as a main character in my party. I was thinking of using Riku, Waka, and Yuna. Usually I go back and forth between Waka and Auron, but usually Yuna and Riku are pretty standard in my party.
Auron! What are you doing here?
But if we do Waka, that means we can also show off Blitzball as well. So, there's another benefit to that.
It begins.
What?
Don't cry.
Don't cry.
What the? Hey, wait! Hey, not this way.
Second is Yuna is second sub character. Yeah, when Yuna leaves to go to Bavel, I use Lulu instead, but I use it in a way to I'm trying to describe it. So have you played on the Expert Spinner Grid or just the standard one?
Take it.
Okay. Are you talking about the main character?
A gift from Jekt.
My old man?
Or about the kid in the cloak?
I hope you know how to use it.
He's definitely going to have his significance later. Spoiler alert.
Don't bother going after all of them. Cut the ones that matter and run.
So for those of you that don't know, that are familiar with this game, you can actually get a lot of the overdrive nodes, or at least a few of them, just right in this area. Because like Warrior, you get by attacking, you know, the enemies and getting a certain amount of kills. And if you attack the ones that are not necessarily in the way, they'll just keep respawning, and you can get it super quick. Oh, you do the normal Spirit Grid, Jeff?
Get out of my town!
Some can't wait to die.
Let's see. Alright. Okay, so this first fight, I mean, for anybody that's played this knows that he cannot kill you. All he does is cast Demi, which takes like a quarter of your current HP. Something like that. Use items when low in HP. Well, I was gonna say, for this point in the game, it should be okay, because luckily there's a save point right there. So I will in the future, though. Especially when we don't... Yeah. Yeah, as we go farther on, definitely. There we go. And now we're back to full health.
What are you laughing at, old man? Lauren, let's get out of here!
We're expected.
Huh? Give me a break, man!
Yeah, like this is an example of what I was talking about. Like in order to get your overdrive, you can just keep attacking these guys, and you'll get Warrior, and then you can get Loner, and I think Daredevil as well. And probably Slayer. I don't know.
This could be bad. That! Knock it down.
What?
Trust me, you'll see.
Yeah, it's just a building falling to crush you. Not a big deal.
Go.
Have you played any of the other Final Fantasies at all, Jeff?
Auron! Auron!
The reason I asked him that is those little twisters that you saw, that reminded me of I believe it was Meltdown from Final Fantasy VIII. A cool little homage.
This is
Like a mixture of Tornado and Meltdown.
This is your story. It all begins here. Hey! Hey!
My old man?
Yeah, see, kind of trippy looking. In all fairness, you'll be seeing this again until about probably 40 hours from now.
I thought about
Spoiler
a lot
alert.
of things. Like where I was, what I got myself into. I started to feel lightheaded, and then sleepy. I think I had a dream. A dream of being alone.
Hey, welcome to the stream. Thank you for coming out.
Anyone beside me. So I didn't have to feel alone anymore.
Ding.
Yeah, I think it kind of depends on how much you end up doing. Like if you end up doing the optional stuff, like the Dark Aeons or Penance,
Anybody there?
which I'm still trying to decide if I'm going to do that or not.
Hey!
Creepy atmosphere. Alright, so before we go where we're supposed to, I'm going to go over to the right here, because I believe there's a treasure chest. I believe it's a potion or a high potion, but I think there should also be Gil. So let's check it out. Or maybe it's just a hieroglyphic and I'm just wrong entirely. Oh, okay, maybe it's just Gil. Okay. And then if we go over to the left here, all the way, there is... There should, I believe, either be another treasure chest and the thing to import Al Bhed primers. Maybe it's just the thing that would do Al Bhed primers. Okay, never mind, I'm wrong. Or no, yeah, no, I'm right. Ah, there's the potion. Okay, cool. So this thing, you can learn your books if you wanted for your Al Bhed primers. Should I import what I have for the books? Yeah, sure. I don't think I have much, but we'll take a look. Yep. Let's see. How much should I have? I'll say I only had one, so it doesn't matter. Yeah, I looked for it myself, but I guess I was mistaken. I guess I didn't collect any of the Al Bhed primers on the old one. So. No. Oh no, maybe I was right. I mean, let's see. What do we got? Okay, so I got a few of them. I believe... Let's see. I think I know where most of them are. But I guess we'll see in about 10 hours. Yeah, exactly. I think right now I only have... I think we only have A, B, E, H, J, and P. So, we're only missing 20 of them. Have you collected them all before? Potion? Hey, welcome to the stream. Thank you for coming out. Yeah, oh yeah. So when I was a kid, when I first played this game, I thought that statue was of Auron, or the guy who drowned you in Sin's Mouth. But then again, I was like 8 years old at the time. And I thought like got transported way into the future. You should. You should totally get it. Have you... Do you want to play 10-2 as well, the sequel? Because if you get the collection on the Switch... If you get the collection on the Switch... What they did was they had this game on there, and they have the Eternal Calm on there. But if you want to play 10-2 or any of the extra bonus stuff, they wanted you to download it off of the Nintendo shop. Problem is, as of the last time I checked, probably years ago, it was taken, 10-2 was actually taken off of the shop. So if you want to play 10-2, it's not going to be on the Switch. Oh, nice. Okay. I know they're released about a year apart. I think this one was definitely released first, though. Yeah, you'll be good. You got it. Unfortunately, money's kind of important. The root of all evil, as they say.
I had made it out of the frying pan and into the freezer. I thought I was gonna die in this place.
Oh yeah, I was gonna ask. Would you rather have the original soundtrack or the arranged soundtrack? I'm cool either way. I think they're both pretty cool. No, we'll do original for now. Unless you guys say differently.
Need fire.
The remains of a campfire with flint and tinder. You could start another fire here. I don't know how Bumpin' Uglies is gonna help you start a fire, but I mean, at least she'd be warm. Okay, so if you go, I believe, through this door, I think. Yeah, if you go through this door, you will reach kind of where the withered bouquet is. But if you, after you grab it, if you go further down into this hallway, and down here, I believe it's another high potion. Yeah. So now I should have 2 or 3 in my inventory. 2. And as you can see, that's a lot of health. Hey, welcome to the stream. Oh, there it is. Nice.
I need food.
Same here. That would be awesome.
What do you want?
It was a bad call. Your team lost because of you.
You came to say that?
It's been 10 years. I thought you'd be crying.
Who, me?
You cried. Bahamut's like the ultimate troll. For Tidus. Yeah. Have you ever... I've never personally got a game over to him, but
Wait!
some people lose the click.
Just hold on. I'll get more wood. Give me a break!
Well, at least we'll have one of the most popular characters in our party soon. What boss did you get stuck on most, would you say? I remember the first time I ever played this game, I didn't know how the spear grid worked. Like, for some reason, I could not understand it. And I basically made it all the way up to the first Seymour fight without it. I still don't know how I did it. I remember the Sin-Spawn fight specifically, though. I got really lucky with like a crit or a miss or something because I spammed the Aeons, particularly Ifrit. Totally came in clutch. Though there are also people that have beaten this game using only items. Hey, welcome to the stream. Which I can't even imagine, like how much grinding you have to do at the beginning of the game. Because what they did is they would make it so Tidus in this very next section would that he would end up learning steal and use, but I'm pretty sure the piranhas that you fight later, they give 1 or 2 experience apiece, and if you saw from that last experience thing, it said 10, so that means you're doing 5 battles just to get 1 level. And of course that builds up as you go further.
Phew. That was close. Hey, let me go!
Redek Drak!
Fin, Irisa, Tekiaka!
Bak, Edeku! Kemed?
Fed! Tribetek Risa!
Ralmia, Drakisha Te.
Ifun Petit, Fapuneket Vedrik. Kuno.
Good night, Jeff. Thank you for coming out. I really appreciate it. I appreciate all the support. I hope you have a good night. And I appreciate all of you for coming out. Like, even if you don't stick around, I appreciate you being here.
Ked, Vidaja!
Hey, that hurts!
Usujek, Rain?
Whoa. Okay.
Canis!
Is it bad? Every time he says that, I think it's his penis. That's what it sounds like.
Right, whatever.
Tui Hut Kabeg?
I said I don't understand.
Akonala!
Fed! He said you can stay if you make yourself useful.
You understand me? All right, I'll work.
Cool. So if you come into this corner, I imported the primers, but there would be an alphabet primer right here. That'd be for the letter A. Okay, I believe if you talk to these guys, they give you potions. Yeah. this guy think does the same thing? Nope. Cheapskate.
Giant! Kadufin Setedamo!
Okay. Anything over here? Nope.
Oh, almost forgot.
Can I skip this? No, we cannot skip this. So one thing the Switch version has over this is you can hold the B button and it'll skip this tutorial. This version, not so much. A character must move near a node in order to activate it. Spirit levels are gained by getting AP points in battle. Okay. So I like how for the tutorial's sake, they're showing you the standard spirit, but for the version that I chose, because they give you the option, I chose the expert spirit. So when we go through it, it's going to look actually a good amount different than this. At least of what else is in the general vicinity, anyway. So I was asking earlier as to which party I should end up using. Usually I end up using Yuna, Auron, and Riku. If anybody has any suggestions, feel free.
Found some ancient ruins right beneath us. It's not active now, but there should still be some power left. We're gonna go down there and activate it. And then we should be able to salvage the big prize. Okay, let's get to work.
Roger.
Alright. Onward we go. Yeah, because as you can see, my spirit grid looks a little different than theirs. We're going to zoom in. honestly, cheer is probably one of the most useful skills in the game. What it does is it raises your strength and defense by 1 point, which doesn't seem like a lot, but you can stack it up to 5 times. Yeah, that's pretty useful. Especially if you're not costing an EMP. Let's see. So if you see this guy right here, that's defense, which is power spear. This is accuracy and speed, which are and agility, which are both speed spears. That's obviously an ability, which is an ability spear. And then you have HP, which is power. You have MP, magic, and magic defense, which are all mana spears. And then there are some extra spears like let's see, I think there's one over here. But they're here we go. So they are luck spears. Basically, luck, if you get it high enough, you can you'll never miss, and you will always crit. But as you get far enough in the game, your critting isn't gonna matter. Is it weird as a kid I also got lost in this room too? Okay, so as you can see, we currently only have power, speed, and ability. In the beginning of the game, it kind of sucks because you'll be sitting at one for a while, just waiting for you to get a specific spear until you get what's called a power distiller or some kind of distiller. Because then that forces enemies to drop. The spear of your choice. boss time. Okay, so this should be Troft, or Tross. So what I like to do, as you could tell from all the other fights, I've been stealing grenades. That was on purpose for this fight. Make it nice and quick. So I'm gonna have Tidus. He's gonna cast Cheer 5 times. So 2. And I'm actually gonna have Riku try to steal again. Yep. So this is going to be number 3. Riku steal again. Four. I don't think he has any more grenades, but let's see. No, I didn't think so. And this should be 5. So, I don't know if you remember or not, but the last time we did a physical attack, Tidus did about 160 or so. Yeah, that's the power of Cheer. Helps a lot. Out of attack range, so obviously Tidus can't do anything. However, that doesn't mean Riku, or question mark, can still roll him straight to hell. And that is why I like to steal grenades. Makes it go by a lot quicker. I should do it. Hey, a level.
A futra airship!
Radanukt van een nek. Hoef, roefde, tonkadib.
Wait! Wichita!
Hey!
How's the audio, by the way? I never asked.
Hungry. Whoa! Right on.
I know it's just polygons or pixels, but that looks really good. Or maybe I'm just hungry. Oops.
Hey,
What a pig.
it's because you eat too fast.
Exactly. Thank you, Riku.
Hey,
Hello there. What is your name?
Riku.
Whoa! You really do understand. Woo-hoo-hoo! Why didn't you say so earlier?
I didn't get a chance to. Everyone thought we were a fiend.
We?
Oh, we means you.
Who are you guys anyway?
We're Al Bhed. Can't you tell? Wait, you're not an Al Bhed hater, are you?
I don't even know what an Al Bhed is.
Where are you from?
Xanarkand. I'm a blitzball player. Star player of the Xanarkand Abes.
Did you hit your head or something?
You guys hit me?
Oh, right. Do you remember anything before that?
So I told her everything there was to tell about Xanarkand. About life there, Blitzball, and Sin's attack. And about how Aaron and I were engulfed in this light. I just said things as they came to mind. But then I started to wonder.
Did I say something funny?
Did I say something funny?
You were near Sin. Don't worry, you'll be better in no time. They say your head gets funny when Sin is near. Maybe you just had some kind of dream?
You mean I'm sick?
Because of Sin's toxin, yeah.
You sure?
Yeah, there is no Xanarkand anymore. Sin destroyed it 1,000 years ago. So no one plays blitzball there.
Huh? What do you mean, 1,000 years ago? But I saw Sin attack Xanarkand. You're saying that happened 1,000 years ago? No way!
So remember how I said I thought that the statue underwater, how I thought that was Aaron? And that, like, somehow after he did that, that he got worshipped or whatever when I was a kid? Well, that line definitely did not help my perception. I seriously thought we were in a dystopian future. Like where where dudes with their arms going through their chest rule the world.
said... You play blitzball?
Uh-huh.
You know, you should go to Luca. Someone might know who you are, or you might find someone you recognize.
Luca?
Ah.
Oh, and keep that view in mind. There's a lot of ass shots in this game. Exactly.
Okay, leave it to me. I'll get you to Luca. Promise. You'd rather stay here?
Uh-uh.
Okay, I'll go tell the others. Wait here. Oh. And one thing. Don't tell anyone you're from Xanarkand, okay? Yevon says it's a holy place. You might upset someone.
Yevon is God, basically.
Oh, uh-huh.
A deity.
My Xanarkand? Some kind of holy place? Yeah, right, I thought. Since when? Yevon? Sin? Luca? I thought Sin just took me to a faraway place, that I could go back in a day or two. But 1,000 years into the future? No way! Whoa, whoa!
Shin! Finek Musa! Etonic! Etonic!
Whoa! Wow!
Interesting. Oh, and I guess in case any of you are wondering, I didn't get my name from this game specifically. There is a boss called Overdrive Sin, but it's coincidental. So what happened, I guess we're going to go on that now, but on that tangent. But when I first made this YouTube channel, I was playing Mega Man X2 at the time, and one of the bosses in that game is Overdrive Ostrich. So that's where I got the name Overdrive from. And then also one of my at the time favorite YouTubers, I don't think he makes videos anymore, but that was Alpha Omega Sin. So Overdrive Sin. And then I happened to be watching a lot of Let's Plays at the time. It's like, oh, okay, well, we'll mix them up, Let's Plays, and we'll have some good times. Well, so I put LP at the end of it. The majority of the time was just spent just uploading game footage. But better late than never, right? 10 years into the future. But anyway, I digress.
Riku! Blitzball!
Hey, you okay?
Hey!
Oh, and before anyone asks, the guy with the spiky hair, Waka, he is voiced by the guy who plays. He's voiced by Bender, John DiMaggio. Learn something new every day. But anyway, random. Come over here. Get the Moon Crest. Basically, what that is it's the first step in gaining a character's ultimate weapon. I'm not gonna say who because we don't have that character yet. I guess obviously. But I'll be trying to get. I won't get all of their ultimate weapons, but I'll get at least the ones for the characters that I'm currently using or using at the time. So we'll see what that's like when we get there. As we progress.
Yo. Hiya.
You wanna try that move one more time?
Finally. Things were starting to look up.
You know amateur. Who you play for?
The Xanarkin Apes.
What team you say again?
I meant, forget that. I got too, close to Sin, and my head's all foggy like. So, I don't know where this place is. Or even where I came from.
Sin's toxin got to you. But you're still alive. Praise be to Yevon. All right, back to practice. I'm Waka, coach and captain of the Besaid Aurochs, brother. What, you hungry? Okay, back to the village. I'll get you something.
So compare this game to Kingdom Hearts. Hearing Waka talk. I know Waka in Kingdom Hearts is supposed to be like a kid or like a teenager, and maybe that's why his voice sounds as different as it does, or maybe as far off as it does. But I'm so happy they used. I definitely preferred John DiMaggio. Probably one of my favorite voice actors. Him, Quentin Flynn, what's his name? Paul Eiding, even, what's her name? She voices, I was gonna say Lizzie Hale. It's not Lizzie Hale, that's Hailstorm. The person who plays Naomi in Metal Gear Solid.
I felt like
She's
I could
good.
use this.
There's a bunch of good voice actors,
So I just had to ask.
especially in like the anime scene.
It's true Xanarkin was destroyed, right? 1,000 years ago? So
Sorry, I'll
it's just
say my
a
point
big
after.
pile of rubble now, isn't it?
Long time ago, there were a whole lot of cities in Spira. Big cities with machina, machines to run them. People played all day and let the machina do the work. And then, well, take a look. Sin came and destroyed the machina cities. And Xanarkand along with them. Yeah, that was about 1,000 years ago. Just like you said. If you ask me, Sin's our punishment for letting things get out of hand. What gets me, though, is we gotta suffer because of what some goofballs did way back when. Of course, we must always repent for our sins. That's important. It's just that it's hard to keep at it sometimes, you know?
It was just as Riku said. Waka and Riku couldn't both be lying. Why would they?
But you from the Xanac and Daves, that was a good one, huh? Hey, I'm not saying the team never existed, yeah? But you gotta figure, a team living in luxury like that be pretty soft, eh?
I appreciated the fact that Waka was trying to cheer me up. But at that time, all I could think about was everything that happened to me. All this started with Sin. Maybe if I could find Sin one more time, I could go home. For now, I just live life until that time came. No more worrying about where or when I was. Sure, it was hard not to think of home, but I started to feel better already. A little better, maybe.
So, like I said before, when I said this game, or Yevon is is basically a deity, there's going to be a good amount of, at least in lore, religious talk. And I don't personally, I'm not here to judge anybody based on anything they believe or anything like that. I'm going to go on, based solely on, as far as in real life goes, I'm going to go solely based on what this game says and how I feel some of the tenets that this world goes by. It's screwy. I'm not going to get too crazy into it right now because we're only an hour into the game. What the hell is that? Oh, my alarm. We'll go a little farther. But, yeah, we're only an hour into the game, and I don't want to spoil anything yet, so, we'll get to there when we get there.
Hey, it's this way!
Thank you, Bender. Oh, and the other voice actor is the guy who plays Sasuke in Naruto. He also plays Haseo in Dot Hack GU.
What's the big idea?
Among other characters too, but I mean, this is the first one that comes to mind. Going here, I believe there's a random encounter. Thank you, Piranhas, for getting in the way. I believe there's an antidote in here. Either that or a potion. Antidote. Okay, cool. Such beautiful scenery. Even if the game is 20 years old. I believe if you go down here, there's another one? Another treasure chest? Yep, maybe I'm No, never mind. We're good.
Ah,
Let me go!
got a favor to ask you.
You want me on your team, right?
A major Blitz tournament's coming up. All the teams in Spira will be there. It's so huge, I'm sure someone there will recognize you. Then you can go back to your old team, right? It'll be fun. What do you say, huh? Come on, come on!
Sure thing.
Dude, our team is gonna rock, eh?
There, I can definitely hear Bender. Definitely.
I thought then that Blitzball and Sin were the only two things that Spira and Xanarkand had in common. I wasn't too far off either.
Yeah, that's about right.
This is where I was born. I started Blitz when I was 5. I joined the Aurochs at 13, 10 years ago. 10 years. And we never won a game.
Sounds like the real life version of the Detroit Pistons.
Well, after last year's tournament, I quit. Time seemed right. So, after quitting, I got this new job, yeah? But every time my mind wandered, I thought about the game.
10 years without a single win will do that.
My first match last year was my big chance. But something else was on my mind. I couldn't focus.
Nice excuse.
Hey, hey!
So
Get
you want to win
wrecked.
the next tournament? Go out with a bang. So, what's our goal?
I don't care how we do. Long as we play our best. If we give it our all, I can walk away happy.
No. If I say what's our goal, you say victory. When you play in a Blitzball tournament, you play to win.
Victory? You're serious?
Keep in mind his attitude as of how he, on their attitudes based on how Tidus brings up, like how his confidence shines through, and how Waka is kind of timid about the whole idea. You kind of see as to how they grew up is just opposites. You have Tidus over here who comes from the ultimate, like, the athlete. His son, his dad is like king of Blitzball, and then you have Waka over here who, you know what? I don't want to say too much; it'll spoil everything. But needless to say, he hasn't won a single Blitzball game in 10 years. Yeah.
Ah, the one from the sea.
Be on guard. There are fiends on the road today.
After surviving your run-in with Sin, it would be a shame if something happened now.
Who are they?
Luzu and Gata, Crusaders.
Huh? Crews of what?
What, you forgot that too? Hey, sorry. Don't worry about it. I'll help you out.
Cool. In return, come tournament time, I'll make sure we take the cup.
Ooh. About the Crusaders?
No promises, sir.
They got a lodge in a village.
No promise that we're gonna win, but I'll try.
Besaid village.
They got any food there?
We'll get you something over there later. Take a look around first. said.
So keep in mind the now the contrast between where we were initially and where we are now.
The Crusaders' Lodge is over yonder.
That's what I mean. And draws more parallels between the two characters.
All right.
Huh? What's up?
You do remember the prayer, right?
This answer, much of the same.
I didn't know it in the first place, to tell the truth.
Man, that's like the basics of the basics. All right, I'll show you. Go ahead, you try. Hey, not bad. Okay, now, go present yourself to the Temple Summoner.
Any blitzball player would know that prayer. It was the blitzball sign for victory.
Okay, so I believe this is the Phoenix Down. Yep, there it is. And if you go over here to this tent, since I imported it all already, there would actually be, if you're playing this from a new game, there's a Albert Primer right in this area right here. Over here's a save point. We'll get to that a little bit later. First, we're gonna hear this conversation with Luz and Gata.
Hey, you! You were attacked by Sin, right? Recently, was it?
I think so.
So, Sin can't be far, right? You're not hiding anything, are you?
Why would I?
If Sin's nearby, it'll attack the island for sure. But it hasn't. I wonder why.
I'm sorry. I really don't know anything. To tell the truth, I don't even know what the Crusaders are.
You're kidding, right?
Sin, the toxin. Gotta tell him who we are.
Yes, sir. The Crusaders are sworn to battle Sin. We have chapters throughout Spira, accepting all who wish to join our struggle. The hero Mihen formed the Crusaders 800 years ago as the Crimson Blades. Later, our ranks grew and we called ourselves the Crusaders. We've been fighting Sin ever since.
What? You've been fighting 800 years and you still haven't beat it?
Well, we've steered Sin away from towns many times. And that's all we can do. Nobody's ever been able to defeat it. Our mission as Crusaders is to protect the temples, towns, villages, and people of Spira.
So, then whose job is it to defeat Sin?
Is Sin's toxin really this bad, sir?
It does seem rather bad. We could just tell you, but I think it better for you to try and remember. Go pray at the temple. Perhaps Yevon will help you regain your memory.
So, sorry for keep pausing like this, but so if Sin first, around 1,000 years ago or whatever, and the Crusaders started fighting Sin 800 years ago, what did they do in that 200-year time gap? How is there any civilization at all? I know, it takes for a while for a civilization to actually do much of anything for mankind to really get much accomplished. If you go 10 years, how much can it really change? From 1900 to 1910, there's definitely some changes, but then in 1910 and 1920, there's more changes, and it's arguably, more significant changes than between earlier on. Then you got the Industrial Revolution a little bit later. Or not Industrial Revolution. I'm tired. I can't think of everything right now, but you get my point. How can a civilization thrive like that? if it's being attacked like that. So I can't even imagine what that 200-year time gap was. Like, how life could have been. Anyway. I forgot if it's now or if it's later, but if you come here, no, that's not it. If you come, I believe, into this house. Oh, no, this isn't it either. Must be later. It's in one of these rooms. Buy items. Obviously, like potions and whatnot. We'll buy things now, just so we have 5. And same with the antidote. Okay, so that must be later. We'll come back to that after we continue onward. If you come over here later, okay, yep, there's something else here later too. There's all this cool stuff I want you guys to see, but you can't really see anything until later on. I'm impatient, apparently.
It was then, standing in that place, I began to realize how different this world was from my own.
Years have passed since Lord Roska became High Summoner. And finally, we receive a statue for our temple.
Oh, what's a High Summoner? I got too close to Sin's, toxin. It was funny hearing myself make the same excuse over and over. Funny, and a little sad.
The Summoners are practitioners of a sacred art, sworn to protect the people of Yevon. Only a chosen few become Summoners, who call forth entities of great power, the Aeons. The Aeons hear our prayers and come down to us. They are the blessing of Yevon.
So what he meant was that we should respect some kind of great men, or something like that, I figured.
Okay, so can't go there yet. Right. Gotta go back to the hut. We gotta talk to Wakka now. It's lunchtime.
Sorry, man. No time for lunch yet. Take a nap. You look bushed.
But Wakka, I'm hungry. Fine.
You could at least go see how they are doing.
Can't interfere. It's a rule.
But it's been years.
I'm so mad I'm gonna flashback. to my dad because I hate him.
But it's been nearly.
It's been nearly a day already.
Perhaps you could go look for us.
Stupid jerk.
People are searching for him now.
Thank you.
Who cares whether he comes back or not?
But he might die.
Fine, let him.
Do you hate him so? But if he dies, you'll never be able to tell him how much you hate him.
Wakka?
Okay, so now we go back to the temple. It's been nearly a day already.
Is something wrong?
The summoner hasn't returned from the trial.
Eh?
Well, apprentice summoner, really.
Huh?
There's a room in there called the Cloister of Trials. Beyond is where the apprentice summoner prays. If the prayer is heard, the apprentice becomes a fully fledged summoner. Remember?
So someone is in there somewhere and they haven't come back out. Right, I got it.
A day's already gone by.
Is it particularly dangerous in there?
Sometimes, yes.
I wouldn't exactly say it's dangerous. You just might get lost in there.
Hey, but what if something happens? What if the summoner dies?
Our precepts must be obeyed.
Like I care.
I gotta say. And I hate to say it, but there's another difference between the two. I agree with Tidus, though. Be with that over superstition. The life of a human being. Sorry, that's going into my beliefs, but... I have the ideology of being a good person. Well, sometimes. Okay, not often. So this is a Besaid Spear? Or no, it's a Glyph Spear. Never mind. And Besaid Spear. Okay. So basically what that said is that these temples, they have 3 different types of spears. They have Glyph Spears, Talent Spears, so in this case Besaid. Then they have Destruction Spears. Glyph Spears, basically they put glyphs on the wall, obviously, and then they open doors like that. Besaid Spears, or Destruction Spears, basically get you secret treasures throughout the level, or throughout the game. So you could get, spoiler alert, some really cool stuff coming out. And Besaid Spears, or Talent Spears, basically do everything else. So you put a Glyph Sphere in there, and you see this guy, that's the Destruction Spear. So you touch this guy with those symbols. Actually, I forgot, we're gonna have to put the thing back over there. We're gonna have to put this back here. We're gonna come back to where this hole in the wall is, or whatever. Grab the Besaid Spear. This one's really easy, like you can get it done in not even 2 minutes. Come over to the pedestal. Build a Crusade Sphere. Then if you wanted, that's basically the end of the puzzle. All you have to do from now is just push the pedestal over to that blinking light. But what we're going to do instead is we're going to go here, grab the Destruction Sphere, and bring it over yonder. And make sure, at least for this one specifically, you do this now. Because if you don't do this now and you try to come back later in the game, you're not going to be able to for a long time. And it's going to make things a lot harder. So, yeah, get it out of the way now. Rod of Wisdom. Here. You can obtain hidden items by using Destruction Spheres. So, basically what I already said.
Hey! It's gotten into you. Hey, it's okay. Only summoners, apprentice summoners, and their guardians can enter here. It's a tradition, very important.
So what about you?
Me? I'm a guardian.
A guardian?
Whoa! Ah! Summoners go on a pilgrimage to pray at every temple in Spira. Guardians protect them. The Guardian's in there now. One of them's got a sure fuse, and who knows what the other's thinking. Well, now that we come this far, might as well go all the way.
What are you doing here? Didn't think we'd be able to handle it.
No, it's just... See, I told you she gets mad easy.
Huh. That's her character, though.
Is the summoner all right?
Not really. Kidding.
Who are you?
I've done it. I have become a summoner.
Congratulations.
Man, was I surprised. And here I was thinking summoners were all old geezers.
Alright. Well, here we go. You can totally tell Tidus has the hots for her.
Hey, over here!
But, of course he does.
What?
He's like 16, 17.
Wait till you see this.
I can't see anything.
Yeah, T, this pretty
Ready?
girl do dancing.
Okay.
And there you go. One of our first summons, a giant bird. Which is sheep, by the way. Because chesticles. Kind of this game's version of at least color-wise, Phoenix.
Sure, it was a little scary, but still, I could feel a strange kind of gentleness coming from it.
Not really. Veil 4.
I remember that night we talked for the first time. I didn't know it then, but after that night, everything changed. For everyone. For me.
Let me introduce you to the team. This guy here wants into the tournament so bad, I let him on the team. His memory's a little fuzzy, so don't mind him if he says anything odd. Come on, say hi.
Hi guys. So what's our goal?
To do our best! Nope, we got a new goal now. Our new goal is victory! To win every match, defeat every opposing team, to bring the Crystal Cup back to our island. That's all we need to do to win. Easy, huh?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the Luca goers are gonna have something to say about that in their cheating ways.
Victory! 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 Yeah!
You heathen!
Stay away from the summoner! You're a bad man!
Lady Yuna, be careful.
But it was really my
Yes,
fault.
stay clear of the heathen who tried to save your life. Or
I'm Yuna.
whose intention it was to
Thank
save
you
your
so
life.
much for your help earlier.
Huh? I'm sorry about that. Wasn't I not supposed to? Guess I kinda overreacted.
Oh no, I was overconfident.
I saw that Aeon thing. That's amazing.
Really? Do you think I can become High Summoner?
Hey, welcome to the stream.
Lady Yuna, come play with me some more.
So, tomorrow then.
Tomorrow?
We're going on the same boat, aren't we?
Oh, really?
We can talk more.
Huh.
You can tell me all about Xanarkand.
She's cute, Yana. Don't get no ideas.
No promises there, big guy. Hey, but what if she, like, comes on to me?
That's not going to happen.
Yeah, again, Titus and Pretty Girl.
You know, I had a bed made for you.
Stay away from the summoner!
I want to hear the person that can do a good impression of that. Like, I've heard people like myself do a bad impression of that, but I want to hear like a legit one.
Stay away from the summoner!
That's like meme worthy. I'm pretty sure it is a meme.
Ready for bed? Good. Sleep tight.
Where's that boat?
Everyone will find us if it doesn't come soon.
You really sure this is okay?
He's looking for a romantic
you-
getaway.
Take me to Xanarkand?
Again, 16, 17.
Hey! You said you'd go with me!
Oh, hey,
I thought Waka told you not to get any ideas.
He did?
Yeah, now he's getting greedy.
Yeah, so you're coming with me.
Hey, stop dreaming! You with a woman? You can't even catch a ball! Oh, what's the matter? Gonna cry again? Cry, cry. That's the only thing you're good for. Huh? What'd you say?
You have to speak loudly. I hate you!
Huh?
That's the spirit.
You can do it!
Yeah, express your hatred.
I hate you!
He's dead.
Granted, he's doing it in a healthy manner, so, kinda. Better just to let it all out than to obviously keep it inside.
I was surprised too, the first time I saw him. But no matter what he looks like, he isn't Chapu. You shouldn't have brought him here in the first place.
Yeah, but he needed our help.
Excuses again?
Yeah, but...
That's it. No more. Enough, Waka.
Scary. So, who's Chapu?
My little brother, Chapu. Looked like you.
He's dead?
He was with the Crusaders when they fought Sin last year. He didn't make it. I first heard on the day of the tournament.
Oh, so that's why.
I became a guardian to fight Sin, yeah?
Revenge, then?
That was the idea. I'm more worried about a stupid game now than avenging my brother. Well, after the next tournament, I'll be a guardian full-time. I know it kinda looks like I'm using you, but I'm not.
Don't worry. I mean, I owe you a lot. You really helped me out, you know? What I mean is... Thanks, Waka.
Stop. You're embarrassing me.
Alrighty. Well, I think we're going to wrap it up for the night. Thank you to everyone who came out for the night. Thank you to everybody who's watching the VOD. Thank you to everyone. I hope you have a good night, a good day, and a good tomorrow. Have a good one. Oh, and if any of you play, just remember, you have lost the game.